Welcome back to Disco Elysium.
Kim!
Officer, what was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
Yes.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Don't say this one! Don't say it! Rhetoric's telling us not to.
I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
I tried to hit on her.
Understood.
He's stone-faced.
Better not add anything to that.
What else did you do?
She knows I don't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
Let's move on.
We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right.
Woohoo!
Hey.
Feel morale!
Is it, though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Try not to mess it up.
-1 morale.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? We can check with guard to see if we actually paid our rent this
Can
time.
I help you?
Uh,
You're already set for the night.
Alright, good.
You're...
We did do it. Cool.
okay.
So he's good to go.
So my casual talking turned out to screw me over, only to be overturned by double sixes.
The door
Wait,
is
no.
closed.
Never mind, something else. Knock.
Who is it?
Owen's voice answers, muffled by the door.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
What do we got here? Some little details in the room. Ooh.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot, but not for scrubbing blood off towels or anything else interesting, it seems.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves, sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Clothes. That's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
Search the bottles?
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra.
What's Nacra?
An opioid receptor antagonist. It's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Search the pill sheets?
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian,
Oh shit.
marked red blister packs you find. What do you find?
We do.
This
Yes.
is going to take a little know-how.
Is there anything more interesting here?
Nothing of note.
What?
The further you look,
I was
the
about to
more
say we have
obvious
stuff
it
that can
gets.
boost this.
You don't know what the rest of the stuff does.
Seriously?
Look, it had to come back somewhere, alright? We got the freaking, 3% one before, okay? Karma had to slap us in the face somewhere.
Yeah! Yeah!
Decided to do that on 92%.
Yeah! Well, we can always come back.
Well, since they're asking to inspect this stuff, we may as well do these dots.
Okay.
See the yard below. The corpse is no longer there.
Yep, it was a white check, so we can always come back.
Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay.
So why is her room 2 floors while ours was 1?
Because she's got the suite, I'm guessing.
Ah, good point, good point.
We don't even know what Kim's room looks like.
Even better point.
The bed has been hastily made. Window.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your fingers along the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
Recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Leave.
Off we go. Smell cigarette smoke in the air. Astra, menthol.
So where is she drying her hair?
Right
Dyeing
here on the
her hair.
roof.
In the snow?
Apparently. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Do we have anything to boost hand-eye coordination?
We would discard the chance. Literally, we're stuck with this right now.
One shot's all we got.
You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly
By
off
2.
into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand, just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Talk to her.
Hold on, what is this? Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog. Is it blue? Does it speed by?
Welcome to the
The young woman has a cigarette in her hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
It ain't getting any better in the snow, lady.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice view you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Your eyes wander north toward the yard.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Yeah, because it's in a fridge now.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
You mentioned the cleaning lady. I think I need one.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
It has.
They also say it's why the cleaning lady quit.
Oof.
Oh!
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
How long? Oh. How long do you think until the hard wears us down?
Oh, don't you want to do the second? All right, we'll go with this one.
Oh, I've got a couple of good years left on my warranty.
She looks down at her body, shimmering in the silver jumpsuit.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
What could she be thinking of? It's hard to say. Her shoulders are relaxed, her eyes on the cigarette.
Is this a wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Chipped white polish covers the nail. It's long and sharp, like a mini dagger. The petal crumbles on contact.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
What's Sambo?
A martial art, sir. Is that it?
Samurai boxing, or Sambo, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth and cool.
Yes. Why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
What's your name, miss? For the record.
Klaasje Amondu.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
She takes a drag.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
What is Uranie?
A bad memory, officer.
Understood, miss.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
Thankfully, it's implied.
What do you do, miss? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranies lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
She raises both eyebrows.
What is Oranies literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Oranies lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Could we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
I'm pretty sure I have the legal right to demand your passport, miss.
Look, officers, I like this place, but I don't want to be stuck wandering the city like a ghost after being robbed of my travel documents. I don't want to become an indentured servant in a brothel on Boogie Street, and I don't want my relatives to pay the ransom.
And how do I know you told us your real name?
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Klaasje Amondu. It's a weird name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
She pours herself more coffee.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
Thank you. That's it. For the record.
The record. So official.
I don't want to say number 3 because that might be pushing too much.
I mean, you've only got 2 other options. What else you can do?
Oh, nice room you've got here.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
Uh, the window is new.
It is.
Move slightly to your left to check a reflection in it.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
What are you doing here? In the whirling in rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Here in Revachol.
I always wanted to see the only city in the world in the worst time of the year. It's a tourist thing.
This is by far not the only reason she's here, and she isn't really hiding it either.
You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
She says without any discernible irony.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
No further questions.
I always heard you RCM guys were cool. You are.
I have other questions for you.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
If they tell us you were raped,
It's a bit early in the morning for rape, isn't it?
actually, it's already afternoon.
Are you sure that's the one you want?
I feel like this is a open quote, big question, close quote, that may get us in trouble with the Hardy Boys if I give the wrong lead in, or it's already afternoon.
Is it?
Squinting, she takes a look around. The spring sun is high in the sky. People pass below.
It is afternoon. Time flies, man.
So you weren't?
Like, you're not looking at this as like I know that you're afraid of like pushing too hard here, right? And this is just me like noticing things, but the way I would be looking at this is you're supposed to be interrogating a witness.
Oh,
Like that's where I am, like where I was at when I looked at this. I'm like, I need to question her. I need to know what happened to even come close to solving this stuff. Like,
okay, so
like it or not, you have to push sometimes as a cop.
so were you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
What can you tell me about him? Name, size, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Another puff, more nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
I don't get it. What do you mean by partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Lieutenant's voice is quiet and calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Titus asked you to spice things up for us?
Pretty much.
She holds the coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
I mean, considering it was just snowing a little while ago.
What do they hang him for, if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And
So
his
sh-
role in this strike was what?
So she wasn't raped?
I mean, you can ask her that. That was one of the options.
I was going to, but you said to go for yes, like you were raped rather than
Yeah,
you
and
weren't.
then that opened up all of these new dialogue choices.
Oh, so wasn't she?
Again, we've got that. That's another question
Okay.
in those options.
Okay.
I
Was
think
what?
he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Thank you for telling all this. Conclude.
What about number 2, though? Isn't that the one you want to ask?
Oh, no, not. Are you sure you weren't raped? Okay. No. This implies that we think she's lying.
Does it imply that, or is that just confirming what you think she said?
Number 2 then.
I'm 89% sure.
So you're not entirely sure.
Does that mean you're 11% not sure?
You know how it is.
Do you?
Do I?
Maybe you don't.
She flicks a bit of ash away. The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
So if we would have said, so you weren't raped, she would have given the answer. Oh.
Might have skipped answer 2, option 2? I don't know.
Okay. Okay then.
She takes a long, hard drag off her cigarette, then stretches her neck. You hear cracking in her shoulders.
So how do the Hardy boy knows you?
They're frequent guests downstairs. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Understood.
She sips her coffee. Birds circle overhead.
Thank you for telling all this, Miss. Conclude.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer?
Uh,
We may have things to discuss there.
I have something else, a little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes
Ooh.
disappear into
Talk
her
about the
mouth.
room. Talk about the so-called assault. Oh boy. Wait, hold on. Is this? It helped a little bit.
Let's return to this later.
Why not?
Talk to Cam.
Hold on.
Can we talk to
Looks
Cam?
like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think that to make him cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We
Got
just
it.
tripped off one
Let's
lady,
go.
whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Got it. Let's go.
New door. Let's try door.
The
Okay.
same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
8%. I
Uh,
want to say we have at least one thing that'll boost it. That one. Nope. 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 Alright, so just the one.
let's ignore it for now.
Heavy door.
17% is what it is.
In sight.
Let's ignore it for now and come back later.
Not even gonna try and push or figure out where it leads.
Not really.
Alright. I'm just kind of surprised you're ignoring it, but okay.
And we can always come back later on like day 3.
I mean, true. Maybe we'll have more items to boost our physical
Yeah.
instrument.
Let's talk to the Hardy Boys.
I'm sure this will go well.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
She said she wasn't raped.
Fuck! I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down, and she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know. A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit. She told me the truth.
Lawman, I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her.
I was afraid of that.
I'm gonna fucking...
Hit you. Duck.
Titus Hardy.
Her voice rings through the room like a warning shot. Also, that would have happened no matter what you did. Doesn't matter whether
Really?
you ask those questions. Well, yeah, unless you ignore her completely, this is what's going to happen.
So
Everett
if I
personally
would have said,
sent me to
so
take care of
you
this.
weren't raped,
If this
instead
goes
of
south,
instead
we'll
of
all
like
be in
The
shit.
options literally do not matter.
But
You
you,
interacted and asked
Titus
questions.
Hardy,
Doesn't matter
are
what the
going to
choices.
be buried.
ah
Am I understood?
okay.
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We
How,
got him
though?
confessing to it on tape.
Oh.
Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad, listen to this shit. And then come back and tell me the soldier of the apocalypse was an innocent man.
So why would I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
So what's on the tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You'll know why once you listen to it.
Where did you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them. How?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing the advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Continue.
Yeah, man. They're like a radio genius or something.
Where can I listen to
in-depth
this?
stuff. Indexes and shit.
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Lieutenant whispers.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
His voice echoes like thunder in the small room.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
Repeats calmly in a hushed voice.
Your room had one. Or maybe it's too broken.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. I was like, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we busted that.
That's enough for now.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Fine, I'll listen to it.
You do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
A few more things about the tape before. I'll listen to it.
You do that, lawman.
Oh shit, we have this thing too.
What is that?
The flowers we caught.
Oh.
This is the wildflower you caught. One of the bouquet of the mugettes. One of the bouquet of mugettes that you found on the whirling roof. It's shedding its petals quickly in your pocket.
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this, Kim?
This is the Insulindian lily, called Maybelle's or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
What is the revolution?
A big political and military conflict. Ask around or buy a book.
Seems annoyed by the question.
I'm sorry they pronounce it in the French way, Kim. God! Is this a coincidence? It being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Does this flower blossom in early spring.
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Very well.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth, but there is none.
Stand still.
The feeling recedes.
Can't do much with this without a player.
Could we open up another mind thought channel?
We can. What do you want to put in there, or do you want to just have it open for when we get
Have it open.
Alright. Cool.
Because I said earlier that the next point we get is going into our thought cabinet.
We have one open already. We already did it. This one's unlocked.
Oh, we already have one.
Apparently we do. I didn't realize it myself. But yes,
Oh!
one is unlocked already. We've already prepped ourselves.
Then let's go. Oh, damn it!
Unless you want to put a different one in there.
No, not at the. Not at the moment.
Oh, but this one's set for the container, it looks like. But now it's
For the
good that you look inside containers. You like to open doors and see what's behind them. Maybe secrets, maybe something juicy. Yeah, this is for like opening doors and stuff. Okay. At least that's what it sounds like anyway. Oh. We can always put it into something else here.
Do we, was it like compassion talking to Kuno?
Empathy.
Empathy. And, empathy!
I recommend that we talk to Kuno and try it first, because if we put one into empathy, it'll reset it right away.
Okay, so let's talk to Kuno.
Talk to Kuno, try to connect with him, fail, level up, it unlocks the check again.
Yes.
And we have nothing to boost empathy. Sad. Come on, Kuno. I just want to get on your level. I just want to understand you, man. You and me, we can be tight.
Fuck does Kuno care?
3% chance.
Double sixes?
He's of your
Nope.
crime scene, bossing you around. Andy's been here for some
Hey,
time too.
Hey, Kuno,
This is
do you
where
think
he
you could
hangs
turn
out.
the Kuno down for a moment? Let's talk like normal people.
Trying to fuck at the Kuno. Trying to fuck at me. Trying to fuck. Kuno only gets higher. It's faster, faster, faster. Can't take the Kuno. Stay out of the reactor.
Kuno gonna fuck you up. Up, up, up.
Normal is not what we got here.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and just boost that empathy then.
Yes, I enjoy Kuno.
Kuno care?
8%. We can just wait until we get more clothing,
Kuno doesn't
too.
fucking-
Or another point to put in.
Is there any stats that boost, any thoughts that boost empathy?
We'd have to finish them to know. Although this one gives... Oh, if we take drugs, speed gives PSI. Gives side bonus.
There is just the inexplicable feminist agenda. Although there is aces high and aces low, but that is only empathy with Kim.
Well, there you go. We got nothing then.
There is a few pieces of clothing.
That's what I said. We have to find them.
The pinball maker's coat.
Don't have it.
Wasn't there some kind of ball maker? No, that was a dice maker.
That was a dice maker.
Okay, so, what are we going to do next time?
My guess would be go to the pawn shop and see what they got for sale, because I think I remember there being a disc player in there.
Okay. And then after that, the adventure will continue, I guess.
I guess.
You're not gonna say anything after that?
I mean, what am I gonna say?
Oh.
We gonna say disco? We gonna disco this?
Why is everybody spinning?
I don't know. I feel like it. We're
Okay,
spinning like disco balls.
Spin. So
Breathe. The rotation. Haman.
Rotation. We'll catch everybody later.
Bye.